Good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday. I hope everyone's having a great morning so far. I've been having a couple of weird issues. I'm trying to see kind of what the cause is because I'm honestly not sure. And what is... Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm honestly not sure what the heck is going on. I'm gonna try one more trade and see what happens. I won all my trades this morning except the very last one that I took, and there was like an unhandled object error that popped up. So yeah, I don't really know. So we'll see what happens, I guess. I'll see what happens on the next trade because there was another trade. The reason why my P&L is not equal is because somehow, some way, on one of the trades that took profit, obviously on the leader account, it didn't on the two followers. It gave me like break evens basically, which is really weird. I don't really know. Even the way that the arrows show on my chart are really weird. And I only took one trade after that, and that's the unhandled object error that popped up. So yeah. Oh shit. Oh no. Ah shoot. That probably was my trade right there. Dang. Well. Huh? Bro, what? Do y'all see this? Yeah, I think I can't take any trades right now. There's something very weird going on. I was in a buy and it clearly hit my take profit, but why is the target down here? I just got on too, bro. I don't want to stop trading, but it literally put me short even though I went in for a buy. And I put the buy in all the way down here. Alright, I'm gonna sim for a second. That's so weird. Hold on. And actually, I'll keep that up like that so you guys can see that I'm saying, because I'm so confused right now. I missed that trade, but that would have just been a break even anyway. It's whatever. I'm so confused right now. And I know for sure I put in a buy order because price was above where I even put the order in. I'm about to go look in the main chat and see if anybody's saying anything weird. So people are saying there are issues. All right. I'm not gonna trade real quick. Good morning, Shub. How are you? I'm not trading at the moment because I think there could be a very weird issue going on right now. So I'm trying to send a few messages real quick. And I need to pull this chart off of the screen over here for a second, because I thought there was an issue and I was like, maybe it's not. Oh, let me switch. I thought to myself, maybe it's not. Maybe like something's just, tripping out on my end. But shortly after, like, I had 3 weird issues in a row. I can take one here and there. But yeah, let me go. I gotta do a couple of screenshots real quick. Good morning, Granny. All right, let me just finish this. And then, like I said, I'm probably just going to sim today because I ain't losing my profit for this shit. All right, let me take the next screenshot. Combined with a weird. All right, and then here's the last one. Was my first trade a sell? Okay. All right. Now that that is sent off, let me put the chart back on the screen for you guys. Good morning, Trenches. Sorry, the chart is back. I had to send screenshots out. So I will be simming the rest of the day because we ain't losing our profits for no damn rhythmic issues. Okay, that's what we're not going to do. So yeah, my apologies. I'm gonna definitely have to sim though. I don't. I don't know what the issue is, to be honest with you. But I did send everything off, so hopefully they can figure it out. Cause yeah, this is no fun. There could be a quotes issue. I'm not really sure. Actually, I'll show you guys the trades. And then one thing I did realize is that I do need to go back to what I used to do after news. So you guys know I stopped trading. Well, it used to be 7 minutes before high impact. Now it's reduced to 5 or 4. Because once the clock turns to like 8:56 and we have 9 o'clock news, that's when I stop. Versus 8:53. But also with low impact news, I restart 1 minute after. Medium and high 2 minutes after, right? Well, I'm going to go back to, I can restart, but I need to see a few swings happen first. I stopped doing that a while ago because I felt like it wasn't needed, but now I feel like it is, and I'll show you the trade that made me feel that way. We haven't been having a whole lot of news, so I haven't really been tripping. And actually, let me make this a little bit easier. Is this the one? Yeah, okay. All right, so after I show you guys all my trades for the morning so far, then I'll be sim trading for the rest of the day. I'm sorry guys, but I have to. Okay, so here's the first trade I took this morning. Just simple divergence, and that trade won. Coolio. And scroll across. The second trade, it wasn't a lot of movement this morning, to be honest with you. This trade right here, I was thinking about taking. The only reason I didn't is because you can see that the overnight low is right there. And one thing I have noticed is, like, let's say I'm in a regular, like, all right, we're in an uptrend and I'm taking this buy. And I'm taking like the buy right here. If this closed and it was like the overnight high was right here, I can't take a regular pullback, a buy on the overnight high. Okay. But what I have noticed is, like, usually with divergence, I could take a sell off of the overnight low. And then I think that this particular, like, start of a new trend type of trade, I should be able to take them off, take the opposite. So we'll see. I don't know. I'm cool with watching it happen a few more times, or I can go back into a back test real quick. Either way is fine. All right. So next trade here, took a divergent sell. You can see I wasn't filled until this bar and then immediately took profit there. All right. Now I'm going to show you guys where the weird issues came in. So this trade right here, I tried to get into, but it literally just took off as soon as this bar closed, and there was no kind of drawdown at all to fill me. All right. And then I think this is when the weird issues started happening. Let me see. Trying to scroll. Okay, so here's where the weird issues started. And I'm going to, let's do this because, wait, is that the right one? Yeah, because I want to zoom in so you guys can see. You can go away. No. All right, where did it go? Not here. Where's the damn, oh, here. Okay, so let's zoom in quite a bit. This is the same issue that I had the other day. And I forgot to report back to you guys all of the mods who were trying to tell me stupid shit regarding me getting filled at a price that happened 20 seconds later. None of the shit that they were saying were even relevant. And it was confirmed that there really truly was an issue at the time. So anyway, so this is why I just sent screenshots off. Okay, so you guys can see, right? Y'all know where I enter. I enter one tick beyond the close of the bar, which means that on this particular trade, my entry was right here. Okay. Now, if you look at the arrow, I was filled up here. How? How? This is beyond the close of this bar. And then my exit is up here when the exit is truly like down here somewhere. And the weird thing is, yeah, it's even saying that it entered me there. Now, last time it was showing that my entry was like the actual price that was showing on the screen was the real entry. But this is showing that I was actually entered up there. So that was the first trade that made me like, okay, we might be having an issue. And then the sucky part about this trade is that my leader, had the full win, but my two followers had break evens. One of them was like 2 ticks in profit. The other one was 3 ticks in profit. But I typically it's very rare that my followers are not full wins when my leaders are full wins. It might be off by a tick, but to have like basically a break even versus that's not okay, right? All right, so that's the first trade. That was weird. Now, moving along, and I need to put this back on. Yeah, when I tell you, good morning, Rio. When I tell you, I ignore. I know who to go to. Here's the next trade that I wanted to get into, but because of that previous issue, I was like, let's just sit out and see. All right, and then let me find, I know I got into a buy and it was after 9 o'clock actually, because it was right after news. All right, so this is the trade that made me say I'm going back to how I used to like wait for a couple of swings, because all of this is from this light impact news, this whole sale right here, right? So yeah, I got into the trade because everything showed properly. However, I'm going back to my notion of like, that's not real volume. Like, it's not a real pattern that I can actually trade, because all of this only happened because the 9 a.m. news happened, even though it was low impact. So yeah, I lost this trade and the loss was fine for me. However, when I got into this trade, I got an error from NinjaTrader about an unhandled object, and there was some kind of order error that popped up at the exact same time. So that's 2 trades in a row, right, where something weird happens. All right, cool. Because the unhandled object, the only time I ever get that error is when I'm back testing and like I use the tick replay. And sometimes, like when the market is closed on the weekend and it's taking so long for it to try to load, if I just close the chart and try to, redo everything, it's basically going to give me that unhandled object error. That's the only, I've never seen that error while I'm actually trading. Okay. All right. So now the third issue is here. And I just took this trade on stream. The price was up here, so I manually entered a buy limit order. Okay. I heard that my take profit was hit, but I'm like, wait a second. How did I get put into a sell? This ain't, y'all know I would never sell right here. If I'm going to sell, I'm going to sell on this bar. How did a sale happen right here? I literally entered a buy limit order. So, yeah. Now, thankfully, this trade still won. And actually my buy would have won as well. But yeah, that was 3 weird things that happened in a row. So I went ahead and I sent it off to the proper people and we'll just see what happens. Because I literally, I wanted to go into the main chat first to see if anybody's having any issues. I normally report stuff like before it even comes into the main chat. But because of the other day when the moderators, the guy moderators were, So from now on, I'm going directly to the source when I have an issue. And that's just that. I won't even say anything in the mod chat. But I wanted to let them know, hey, they might be saying some stuff and we might have people who are followers and not really having issues. But just so y'all know, it could be an issue. Here are 3 weird things that happen in a row with timestamps. So yeah. And literally, I will tell you guys, the only reason why they even found the issue that happened the other day, while those mods were telling me that it's normal to get filled at a price that never happened until 20 seconds ago when my 20 seconds later when my trade was already gone off of the chart in 2 seconds. The only reason they found the issue was because of me. I had timestamps. I reported it. I'm the only KeAmber in the company, so it's easy to go into my account and go see. And there was a quote issue for 3 minutes. So of course, if you are trading on a 1-minute chart or a 5-minute chart and you didn't enter trades at the exact time of that 3-minute downtime, of course you're going to sit in there and say, oh, well, because they didn't take trades to test it until like 5 to 10 minutes later. Well, yeah, it's showing up normal on your side now because that 3-minute issue is gone. And the moderators who were like, oh no, I just took trades and it's fine. Yeah, because you didn't take trades in the 3-minute window. So yeah. So, I explained to them, not the mods, but the people who matter. I explained to them that like, hey, the reason why you guys typically see me report issues before anyone else is because I don't trade on a time-based chart. And I take a lot of trades in a session. I'm not sitting here getting, I'm not intraday swinging. I'm taking scalps for 4.5 points at a time. And my charts move much faster than the average person. Now, if somebody is trading on a 1 second or a 5 second chart, they might, trade as often as I do, and they might catch issues as quickly as I do. But I told them, I said, my entries are super precise. I use a chart trader to enter. I'm only using limit orders. There's no market orders. So when I report an issue and you see privately and you see a whole bunch of people say something after, you might want to look into it. Forget these stupid guys who, want to say that it's something that it's not. Like, no. So yeah, so pretty good day today. Like I am going to have to go back at some point after the session to like write down all the trades that I missed. First of all, during my time talking to y'all, but I knew I wasn't trading on my regular accounts anymore. So I'm cool with missing them. But then also, just writing everything down. I can tell you guys that the bad session yesterday, and then I'm going to start sim trading, didn't even have to be. But I'm glad that yesterday happened because it did cause me to go back and look at a couple of rules and kind of make some adjustments. So I'll tell you guys, like when I back test, right, and I'm using my Excel spreadsheet, when I'm going through all of the trades, I mark all of the losses red and bold, right? Every row or whatever. And then what I do is I go through each column because I have a column for every variable. Like, okay, did the entry bar, did the entry bar touch a VWAP? If so, what was it? Did it go through the body? Did it go through the wick? Did it rotate over it? Those are things like every column has a variable based on different things that are on my chart. What was the volume at the time? Stuff like that, right? So when I have losses, so when I'm analyzing, I only look really at the reds in each column to see, okay, how do we need to make all of this correlate? What I don't really pay attention to and I need to start is the break evens, right? Because I told you guys that at this point, I'm trying not to have to manually break even much if it's not my middle VWAP level, the middle pivot level, or like one of the rotation levels. If I'm in a buy and we're about to hit a sell rotation level, if it's not one of those three things, I am staying in the trade. Okay. So I don't pay attention to the break evens. Well, after the slaughterhouse that happened yesterday, I was like, ooh, okay, wait a second. So each of those trades, when I wrote them in my trade journal, I used a certain color pen to like highlight certain variables where I'm like, ooh, okay. So then I went back to my back test data, and guess what? Almost every single one of those I thought I didn't have the kids today. I had no idea I was gonna have the kids today. Anyway, so when I was going through those trades and I was looking at certain variables, I realized that in my back test, they either were trades that broke even or trades where I wouldn't have gotten filled, which is I mark it as like take profit before break even type of thing. I'd never paid attention to that. So I was able to make some adjustments, and yesterday shouldn't have been very bad at all. There wasn't really as many trades as the previous 2 days. Like the first 2 days, there were like 30 trades. Yesterday should have only been about like 20 trades, but 5 of them were the ones that, hit my auto break even before I was able to enter. There should have been 11 or 12 wins. One trade I'm still kind of iffy on, and then 2 losses and a break even for a profit of like $8.85 for the day. Well, good morning, girl. I didn't even know you was coming. Hello, girl. You is cute. Got your bow and everything. Baby, I see. Yes, ma'am. She's so cute. But anyway, so yeah, so I'm happy that you did take my cup home. How you take my cup home, girl? How did that end up in your car? I'm gonna whoop your TT's butt. Yes, ma'am, I am. Well, thank you for bringing it back. She drinks out of this cup whenever she's here. I've been looking for this cup, and she told me, she said, well, it's at home. My mother gave it to her to take it home. So then she ain't got a cup to use here. What the heck? But anyway. So yeah, so I'm grateful for yesterday. As great as I felt the first 2 days, and yesterday was kind of like a ugh moment, I am grateful for it because I'd rather have the lessons now than when I'm actually in a PA, because having such a slaughtered day on a PA would really break my spirit. Especially when I feel like, oh, my strategy is right now. No, ma'am. No. So, yeah. So let's go ahead and sim trade for the rest. I had no idea they were coming. Well, I guess I can do the baby's hair today. I guess. Good morning, T. So now I'm done ranting. I'll trade now. I will trade now. All right. So we got an hour and a half left. If I knew they were coming, I wouldn't even get on the damn stream. I would have just stopped trading in. But you guys know how I am. Like, even if I stop trading, I'd rather sim trade just to get more repetition in. It helps me to like embed the rules in my brain. So I'd rather do that than not trade.
I got short under my dress.
Okay, good, girl. Because you know you like to do splits and stuff. Your lips is real greasy. You got Vaseline on them lips, girl. Oh, they must have got them some good sleep because normally they come in and want to go straight to sleep. All right. Good call. Team is looking into it. Of course, these guys are in there talking about if the market is illiquid and all. Like, you guys literally don't know what the hell y'all are talking about. People are saying they can't exit trades. They're talking about the orange. I guess it must be yellow because it looks orange on my screen, probably because I have eye saver mode on my computer. So it takes some of the blues out and it just makes some colors look really weird. But yeah, they're talking about that, and one of my little trading buddies, he was telling them like, I hope y'all know that like a liquidity issue has nothing to do with yellow orders. Like, it's literally a lag. It's a lag when it's like that. But these guys they make my ass itch. Because it's always something. Like, it's okay to just not say anything if you don't know what's going on. And I get it, you're trying to put out fires and you want to give people a reason why things are a certain way, and that's fine. But I would just say don't say anything instead of looking crazy to people who actually understand what's going on. Just be quiet. It's okay. It's all right. It is. I'm still waiting on a setup. I don't like anything so far. This is a major support level. So this like creates a certain kind of zone, which is why it reacts so heavily off of it. So we could really just push down from it versus going up, because if we push down, we'll basically just stay within a certain zone. So yeah, let me where's my copier? So that go away. Not 37, 35. If you're using Rhythmic, I would just caution, honestly. The team's looking into it. Good morning.
No, you fine like this. Good morning. Sorry, yeah, I whenever I see the doors, like I call my kitchen too. Yeah, but I know.
He did?
Friend's dad was supposed to watch them, so I don't know if there was a miscommunication or what.
Well, oh yeah, and see, normally I have my phone off Do Not Disturb if I know y'all coming, so I didn't get your text because it was Do Not
if he said
Disturb.
call her, she might still be sleeping, but I'm like, I'm gonna just ring the doorbell and sleep. But
Yeah.
his dad was supposed to keep him, but I guess last minute he said if he could switch it to Friday because Sydney wants to come over and see the kids.
Yeah, so what he asked, he said, can they come over tomorrow and Wednesday? He said this on Monday. He said, because my dad want the kids on Friday. So I'm like, all right, yeah. But I didn't know I was going to get them Tuesday through Thursday, which ain't a problem, but I would have the door open.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
Yeah, no, I thought it was crazy that he switched to one day, and he knows usually my grandma Johnny helps out on Friday, so it's like we for sure have something on Monday and Friday, and he knows throughout the week it's you if you know we don't have other help. So I kind of thought it was crazy that he did that just because Sydney wanted to come over and see the kids. I was telling Mama, if anything, you could have got him Wednesday and then Friday again. Sydney could have come over Friday.
It's all good. You know I don't be tripping, baby. I love you too. You're welcome.
Yeah, Morris slept with her bonnet on last night, so her hair looks good, good.
Oh, baby, she said I'm gonna keep this cute hair.
This morning, she picked her bow. She did her makeup, put Vaseline on herself.
Yeah,
She felt
girl.
good.
I love you too. Have a good day. You're welcome, baby. All right, so that's the push down from the level I was talking about. Oops, wrong screen. There's the push down. I do want to know if, let's see, looking through my back test stuff, I wanted to see something. Maybe it only happens with that one. Why does my nephew sound like that? Ay, ay, ay. It's funny. All right. Still nothing. We're just kind of like going from level to level. Like we pushed here. There's a level right here at 309.25. Then we pulled back to my major level at 319.50. Now we're back at the 309.25. So these particular trades I don't take, so we'll just have to see if we could break this. Yeah. There was some other things, adjustments that I had to make as well, mainly to like the divergence that's going with the overall trend bias. So even when it's looking like a sell, it really could just be a bigger pullback, even if it's just temporary. So I did have to make those adjustments as well to my little cheat sheet and to my strategy. So we'll see, but I'm definitely satisfied with the day. That's for sure. It sucks that I have that one little loss in there, but like I said, it's really just because of how the volume looked with news. So, and that's something that I used to do and I should have never stopped doing. So it's all good. It's all good. I do remember this rule. 431. Alright, since we cleared, that zone doesn't really matter anymore. Well, the level is still there, but yep, pull back to there. See how we react here. My next trade, I'm definitely looking for a sell. My major levels right here, I don't take trades going back towards that, so. Oh, I don't like that sell. We pushed off of it anyway. Can't take this buy because that zigzag is not even attached to the correct bar. And I noticed that it usually causes losses. So we'll sit out of this buy. Because aside from that, I actually would have taken the trade. Come here. You can't even hear me because everything is so loud in there. Or maybe he did hear me. No, he didn't. All right. Trend bias is a sell, but we might see some uptrend action if we don't break below 287. I'll keep the 287 level there just in case somebody wants to see it. I was about to do something and I was gonna show you guys my trade performance for the trades I did take this morning. I know I showed the actual trades, but just so you guys can see kind of the timestamps of the trades today, how fast I was in and out. Now the level to break is 293.25 to go back down. But anyway, so 1 second, 10 seconds. This one was 2 seconds. This is the one, that's the one where I got the weird feel. And then there's the one loss, and then the win right after that put me in a sell even though I was in a buy. The buy would have still won. So yeah, not too shabby today. Oh shit, I missed that one. I was looking at the wrong part of my cheat sheet. I would have probably broken even right there though, but there's one more level that I think I might break even at, but I'm not all the way sure. but it's on this trade, it's at 305.50. So I'll see how it reacts here if it pushes through. So I don't need to break even there. But yeah, so I missed that one. I was looking for it to react here first, and then it pushed up a little bit, which changed the rules just a tad. Wait, what's there? Oh yeah, this is the rotation level. We just pushed down to it just now. So we created divergence to push down through the level. Good morning. Come here. What's wrong? Hi. Oh, why you come in my room stomping? Take your shoes off before you get in my bed, child. All right, 1 bar pullback. I did tell you guys yesterday. I still don't know exactly how I want to trade the 1 bar pullback. This one I would have been fine with because it reacted off of that rotation level I told you about. You want to watch Ryan on my phone? Where's your tablet? I don't know where your tablet is. Did you bring it? No. Why you didn't bring my tablet? So you gonna take over my phone all day? That's not cool, bro. Ah, okay. So that one worked out to the buy. I'm about to give you my phone. Give me a second. I just want you to know you don't run me. Just a FYI, in case you were wondering. Here, baby. Now, this is not a 1 bar pullback I would take. Oh. But that sell and that buy were literally perfect. I don't think I want to take. I need to go look at something. I think it's supposed to be, yeah, it needs to be opposite. All right, that sale I'm glad I didn't get into. Which actually that might have, where did that close? Yeah. 305.50 I'm pretty sure is where the uptrend changed to a downtrend. So there's like a red line there basically to show resistance. And when I'm getting into the deeper pullbacks, I don't want the sell to be off of resistance, that particular resistance. So that's why I didn't get into that one. And yeah, it was a good call. Everything else was fine, but that was not. All right. Ooh, that was a push. This buy isn't good. That resistance level at 305.50 is still there. And I feel like it's not gonna disappear until price gets to 314.25. I think that's how this thing works. Or I want to see it rotate below 295. I mean 292 here. So let's just see what happens. There's a couple of levels I need to pay attention to. We keep hitting off this level that we need to rotate below to still be able to continue the downtrend. We just created divergence off of it and kept going up. So let's see. I'll draw the zone I'm looking for to break for it to be an uptrend. It's up there. But we kind of keep coming to the same levels and rejecting. Let's see if this is the last push that's needed to stay below here. Good morning, Applejacks. How are you? I'm actually sim trading today because I had 3 weird issues in a row. So yeah, we are not going to risk our profit today, okay, honey? And it sucks though because I really need to trade that the second account that's listed. I really do need to try. First of all, throw my phone again. I'm gonna throw you. Give me my phone. I keep telling you, stop clicking ads. That's why you can't watch the video. There. Anyway, that's the account that renews on Sunday. So no matter what, basically tomorrow I'm just gonna fail it on purpose, and we'll just restart that account. Next week, my other 50K will be coming back, and probably 1, 2, 3. The 50K and another 25K is coming back. So I'll be trading 4 accounts next week. I still want to see it break this area. And actually, the area needs to go below now. Has moved down a little bit, 288. Had this support level not been here, I would have wanted to get into this trade, but There wasn't enough volume in that entry bar for me to feel comfortable going back towards that support level. Alright, we back at that level again that I don't want to trade off of. Why is this random area holding support? Not he's not innocent, Applejacks. You trust me, okay? No. Not innocent by any means, okay? Not one. I probably could have taken the buy off of that the way it rotated. So this is the level that I didn't take the previous sell at that loss. It only went one bar, or the reversal bar, and went back. And this one would have lost as well, but I probably could have taken the buy because it rotated over it, which everything else set up fine. I just didn't know if I could take the buy off of it. Baby, he's not innocent at all. Which area of support are you talking about, Trenches? What's the level? You know, I'm so zoomed in, I can't see. If you mean, like, I have a support level at 281.75. That is what looks like it keeps. Yeah, it bounced off of twice. It bounced off at 949 and then again at 958. That's like the second support level for me. It's about to come back to the first one up here. We gotta do your hair today. Actually, come here. Come here. I'm gonna take my phone. Yeah, exactly. Why you still got your coat on? Let's take your coat off. Don't you want to take your coat off and get comfortable? TC gotta do your hair today. If I knew you were coming back today, I would have took your hair down yesterday. Take it. Give me your hand. You hot? Not innocent by any means. Say hi.
Hi.
276 to 286. Yeah, 281.75 was it for me. I am starting to get some rules embedded in my head already, so that's good. Excuse me. Some of the easier ones. Really, the problem is making adjustments to the same strategy over time. You just start to get some of these rules mixed up. And I told you guys, like, now it's way more lenient than it was before. So sometimes I sit out of trades because I'm used to not being able to trade that way. And I don't have to do that. If this pushes down any further, it's going to invalidate this buy. And we can't stall here for long either. 13.23. It's gone.
Titi missed you.
Are you gonna be nice today? You want some breakfast? Keep ignoring me. I'm Okay, I don't want to fight no more. I don't want to fight. No, I need to take your hair down. Say hi, Rio. He could be nice sometimes. Then, baby, other times you just like, oh, you're a baby terrorist. Actually, I don't want to take your hair down yet. Bye-bye. He's usually the one that was sitting here with me all day. Take his nap and be chilling. All right, we pushed back off of the 312.50 level that changed it to an uptrend. So we broke the zone, came back down, retest. So maybe we push up from here, but we'll be getting back to the 338 level that we rejected off of earlier, which was back here at some point. Right here. So we tried to break it, failed. Hope he knows the difference between red and green. He do. He does. He does. Really, since I stopped trading on my actual accounts, I probably only had like maybe 4 setups. It hasn't been much. I haven't taken any of them, but I think it was only probably 4, maybe 5 that I noticed. But I do know there was at least one divergence trade while I was sending out the messages to the proper authorities. I know there was one divergence trade that would have lost for sure. No buy here. Because this 312.50 level, it's still here. Alright, and it looks like we're trying to push down to create the downtrend. There's the zone there. The zones move as price move. This indicator is so accurate. That's the one that shows me like the rotation levels and all of that stuff. I just started using it a few weeks ago. It's a free indicator that I found. I like it. I use it in conjunction with another one. It's part of it reminds me of the Ninja Co's Solar Wind, which isn't surprising because the person who made this market structure indicator, he says that there are different companies, including Ninja, who have stolen from him. So it's not surprising. He said that they stole his Rinkos, they stole all kind of stuff. Um, so I'm assuming that their Solar Wind is, yeah, it's definitely a version of his market structure indicator, except his market structure indicator shows more information to a certain extent, which is why I use them together. All right, I stayed out of this trade because you can see the zigzag wasn't attached to the entry bar, it was attached to the previous one. And typically that will lose, so we ain't trading it. And that was something that I started to notice towards the end of the portion of backtesting that I did. And there were actually some trades earlier this week where before I like solidified it, they lost. That just so happens to be a win there, but it's not normal for it to win. This is a really weird area. Until my minor level gets back in front of the major one, I don't feel comfortable taking any buys. Because this is really weird. Alright, now it's back in front. So we're good. I want to see it break 331 to for sure push up, which it should. But we'll see. Very briefly and simply introduce my niece to trading by saying I gotta do my money thing. That's too cute. They just always do I want to do the I don't know how I feel about the middle one. I could usually take a 1 bar pullback off of a rotation over the VWAP, but I don't know about the middle one though. The middle one's a little different. But yeah, my niece and nephew, they just know that I'm working. My niece will be like, "You're supposed to still be working, TT." Or she'll come in here, "Are you still working? I'm hungry." That's my little baby. 410. I don't think. Nope. Zigzag changed. That wasn't the pattern I was looking for. The volume pattern. I guess I still could have got into it because I knew that price needed to break 331. I knew that based off of how price reacted at this zone. It literally went straight up to 331. And we're back at 338. Let's see how we react here. We can push through here. There's really not much above it besides the current open, the prior close, the overnight low. The next VWAP level is at 379. So besides the open high low close levels, there's nothing up there. And the next level past the VWAP is the middle pivot level and the overnight high, which they're pretty much near the same prices. I'm low-key salty about the issues this morning. There's no liquidity. Your market order will get filled way lower. Not at all. Your limits might get passed and not filled. It's not a rhythmic outage. Y'all can't keep claiming rhythmic outages when trading a volatile market. I just think it's funny how people, I guess it's just left up to interpretation, really. Yeah, everything is honestly subjective half the time in trading. But yeah, they're saying that people were trading a volatile market. The market was not volatile this morning at all. Not even close. I only took 1, 2, 3 trades before 9 o'clock. 3. And even then, yeah, even then, I think there was only maybe 1 or 2 trades that I sat out of, aside from those 3 trades. So 5 trades before 9 o'clock on the type of charts that I trade, that's not a volatile market. Not by any means. But people see things differently, I guess. I just want to get another setup. Can we do that, please? Kind of playing around the middle VWAP level. Double bottom, double top. Alright, we got a double top start. That's gonna be a regular pullback. Oh, this zone moved up here. Market, what do you want to do? I know if we push up and come back down from here, I'm not gonna take the sell. It's not the pattern I'm looking for. No, think of you. Still nothing that's tradable at the moment. I think I added, yeah, I did. Yes, I did. Well, that's a big yawn. Are you sleepy? You sleepy? Huh? Little boy. He love ignoring me to get on my nerves. Okay. We're gonna pull back to 281. All right. Alrighty. If that's what you want to do. Let's see, what is this? 187. $187 and $360. I don't like this double bottom either. I don't like anything the market's been showing in the last hour and a half. But this is a good lesson on patience. I'm not gonna lie, this morning went by pretty fast, but part of me feels like it's because I actually got sleep. Like I wasn't on the game that long last night. I think I got off at like 8:30. My friend called me. We talked for a little minute. I fell asleep on accident right after getting off the phone with him. Woke up, did a few things, and then went back to sleep. Like I was back sleep probably by like 1:30, which is good for me. I'm gonna have to tell my friend like, yo, I ain't saying we gotta get off at 8:30 every night, but we need to get off by about 12:30 so I can wind down and go to sleep. Cause that was some good sleep last night. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Alright, 1.9. No sell here, obviously. It's like every time we hit a level, we just create this weird structure and then just have this drastic push going the opposite way. And yeah, it's just what keeps happening. Like that. That's an explosive push. 36. Like this push just happened in like 3 seconds. Like 10 points in 3 seconds. That's insane. Okay, this is what I want to see. So I can do that. Alright, I need to rewrite that. I had kind of took away this particular type of trade. My minor level is right here. So it went through the wick of this candle and the body of that one. I took it away, but now I think I know how I want to trade it. There's like 2 exceptions that I make, but I think I need to add a 3rd exception in. Now I wouldn't have actually gotten filled on this particular trade though, but I seen it work out earlier and a couple of times yesterday too. So it's the sell right here. My entry was here and you could see it just took off. It never came back, so I wouldn't have gotten filled on it. Come on, give me something good. Matter of fact, pretty sure if I go yep. Yeah, I think I'm gonna change it just a tad. I was hoping we didn't create an outside bar and we actually pushed up and came back down. I would have gotten into that sale. But instead, we rejected with an outside bar. Getting these weird rejections. There's 1200 volume in this one candle right here. There's a rotation level at 67.25, a sell rotation. So if we could rotate below it, we'll really push down for a sell. But instead, we rejected off of it. Back to 281.75. See if we reject off of it and this support becomes resistance. Alright, use the bathroom. Why do you look at me like that? As soon as I take my loss, it fall back in. Where'd you take a loss at? Volatility is, man, it slowed down dramatically. Pretty much for real after 9 o'clock. I'd say maybe 9:15. Alright, here's the new rotation. Well, no, that's on the outside bar. I don't really count that one. This was the initial rotation level right here. And you see, we rejected again. Market, what do you wanna do? Because what the heck? I still don't know how I want to trade going back to the VWAPs. Just like with regular pullbacks. Since I am sim trading, if this pushes down right here, I'll go ahead and get into the trade. Because for a long time on my just regular pullbacks, I never enter trades. Well, I stopped when I stopped trading the 20 and 1 chart. I stopped trading going back towards the VWAP. But I can't really find a clear pattern, I guess you could say, where I feel like as long as all my other rules of that setup are happening, then it's fine. So we'll see. Now, I will tell you, while I'm trading on my actual accounts, when I see it happen, it's probably going to take maybe like another week before I feel comfortable trading it. But if we get any of those while I'm sim trading, I'll take them. Now this is not quite setting up how I wanted to though. I need 493s. Alright, so now it just invalidated itself anyway. So my minor level's at 272.50 and we would close right on it. The almost 100th time it wouldn't fall under 18,300, just closed it at 18,307 because I didn't have a good read on it anymore. You were in, wait. Were you in a short? Yeah, so you must have been in a short and you closed it at 307. And then it just fell from there. Yeah, it's been, like I said, it's kind of just been going between certain levels, just being kind of weird. What does the daily look like? Interesting. Because even aside from the trades that I missed out on, I know this is not like, this probably is going to end up being like yesterday, where the total number of trades is like maybe 15 to 20 versus like 28 to 35 plus. What are you doing?
What is that?
Hmm?
What's that? What's that?
6x not attached right now. Oh, you were long? You were long at 18,276. Or no. Yeah, 276. Well, honestly, the way that price has been acting. When did you probably entered like around, wait, what time did you enter? Because if you enter before the big drop, then it was a good thing that you got out. That's not the zone right now. The zone moved a little bit. Sounds right here. Let's see if we can break it. Sure. Yeah. So that'll be my next one. I low-key, high-key want to take trades on the regular charts. I mean, on the regular accounts, but I'm low-key just scared at this point. And I haven't had any setups for real. Besides that one bar pullback and the divergence that happened right after, I think that was the last time I had a valid setup. And how long ago was that? That was at 950 was the divergence trade. And I'm pretty sure I haven't had anything since. But it's a volatile market, they say. You took it around 910. Oh yeah, there was a lot of back and forth since 910. What's the high that we got to since then? 313, it looks like. Oh no. What was your target? Oh yeah, 338 I think is where we've continued to reject since then. 338 was a little past 338 was the highest it got to. You was short. See, because I'm like, it would make more sense if you were short. So you closed at 7 points at a loss. But you said you took it at 19. $300. Well, I mean, yeah. Depending on where your take profit was, it probably was good for you to get out at that moment because we did get as high as 338 afterwards, and that would have been a lot of drawdown to have to be in. Wait, what level is that? Damn. I don't want to trade going back towards that. Trenches, what did you tell me you trade on? Was it a 5-minute chart? I feel like it was a 5. $388 and $379. Oh my god. I wanted to see something. That's why I asked. Actually, probably be better. Alright, hold on. Let's see what this trade does. It does nothing. Jeez Louise. Is that the one I can change or no? Mm-mm. I wonder what the other one will look like. Bro, this has been the most boring trading session in a long time. Hey, does that not? Oh, maybe because it's 5 days. No, what the hell is this? Reset. Alright, here we go. Alright, so you want shorts around 9. Look at how the zigzag is just all screwed up. So there's this other free indicator that I got that's from the same company that does the market structure thing. This is what the 5-minute chart looks like on it. You can see it's kind of using this area right here as a level of support. So you enter like somewhere around here. The price kind of like, anytime price gets beyond the red and green levels, it can like pull back once it kind of touches the little cloud or whatever is what I noticed. I don't really use it on Rincos because I don't like the way it looks on Rincos, and it just acts like my solar wind, honestly. But yeah, you can see it's kind of using that line as support right now. That's what the 5-minute chart looks like on it. Like I said, I don't use it, but it's pretty cool. They have like a paid version for it, but again, I don't need any more damn indicators at this point. But sometimes I like to look at what it looks like on other charts just so I can see. But most of the time, whatever's reacting to off of that indicator is reacting off of something else for me anyway. So it's like whatever kind of thing. And I don't know what the... It's like 1,000. Mm-hmm. 501. See if we push up from here. I'll need it to stall longer, but yeah. Oh, we rejected off of 299, which is another level that I got on my chart. Literally, we just go from one level to another, reject one level. Like, it's rejecting off of my major level at 287 right now. From one level to the next, the next, the next. There's not enough like stalling or pullbacks for me to be able to get into the freaking trades. Not even stalled there too long. Why are you resetting in profit? You're a crazy person. All right. Okay, if it pushes up from here, I'll get into the trade. And we'll see what happens. If it actually rejects here. Because it looks like it wants to go the other way. This is my second support level. Bro, what the fuck? Every time it tries to give me my setup, it does something totally different. It's been creating outside bars at the levels that I want to see a rejection all day today. All freaking day. You're annoying. Now, technically I could have gotten there, but I would have right now I still feel like I possibly need to break even at some of the support and resistance levels. I won't know until I finish the back test, because it could have just been that one particular trade was kind of like maybe after I've solidified some of the other rules, it's not such a thing to have to do it. Now, if it's the major support and resistance level, I definitely will break even there, but I don't know if I still need to with the others. Probably not. So if that's the case, that trade I definitely would have gotten into, and I would have gotten filled. Price came like all the way down here. So if I was on my actual accounts, I still wouldn't have taken it. Just because I'm not so sure yet. Definitely, that wouldn't have filled me, but I definitely want to learn how to do regular pullbacks and stuff to my major level instead of only doing divergence there. Like this was a normal pullback. I wouldn't have gotten filled. It just literally took off right when the bar closed, but that sets up a couple of times a day typically. So I do want to learn how to trade those. I think I've kind of figured it out, but we'll see. It's literally 7 minutes left and I just haven't been able to take trades. But I mean, I guess the good thing is I'm not forcing anything, because that's not good to do. It's just not what I'm looking for. Not what I'm looking for. I can say that not having that many setups today kind of makes me a little bit happy, considering, because with me not taking trades today, I honestly would have been low-key, high-key irritated if I missed out on really a really good session because I stopped trading my accounts due to the weird issues that I had earlier this morning. So I guess it's good that I didn't have a lot of setups today, because I would have been heated. Okay, very mad. Like if today was a day like Monday or Tuesday where I had hella opportunities and I'm missing out on them, I would not have been a happy camper at all. price action, no action. No buy here because we got seller pressure in that swing. If we continue to reject off a 95.25 and we can't push past it, that's going to be it for that. Why did the zigzag go away? That's weird. And how long is that going to freeze for? Jeez. Now the new level is 97.50. It needs to get above to push for the uptrend. I doubt anything happens between now and 11 o'clock for me to take anything. So I'm going to show you guys my account balances and stuff. Let's take the screenshots. All right. Actually, yeah, I doubt it. Anyway, okay, so here's where my accounts are for the day. Again, I stopped trading. My last trade was at 9:05. That was because of the issues that I had. I took 5 trades. 4 of them won, 1 lost. But on these 2 accounts, one of the wins got counted as a break even because of the issues that I was having with Rhythmic at the time. But it's whatever. So you guys can see that the middle account, which was started 2.5 weeks ago, it renews on Sunday. I at least got it back to the normal balance. Tomorrow, I'm gonna have to purposely fail it. Now, if we have price action tomorrow, like we did Monday and Tuesday, and I take every setup that pops up, I might actually be able to pass it. But yeah, it would have to be really good price action tomorrow. But either way, I'm okay with purposely failing it. It renews Sunday, and then it'll come back the following week. The first account is the new 50K account. I think I started this one yesterday. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I started that one yesterday. So we started off negative because of how horrible yesterday was. But it's all good. We made some of the money back. So yeah, going into tomorrow, I feel halfway decent. I am gonna do like always and go through and look at all the trades that happened today, during the issues and even without, because I do want to see what today would have ended up as. And we'll just go from there. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Sorry I wasn't able to take any trades since the last trade. Even on my sim account, I just didn't have setups for real, except maybe 4. There's nothing I could do about that because we don't force trades around here. Okay, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section of the video once it posts. Please thumbs up the video on your way out. Subscribe if you haven't already. But other than that, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you bright and early at 9 o'clock Central Standard Time tomorrow morning. Have a great rest of your day. Bye guys.